How we doing, guys? This is Trey. This is going to be a video from Trey Collins, not from Trey's Trades on YouTube, not from Trey's Trades on Twitter. This is a one-on-one conversation with you guys because it's no surprise, right? If you're paying attention to what's happening within the community, whether it be Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, there's a plethora of different platforms out there, right? You can see that there has been a change. There's been, even in some cases, division in opinions and thoughts and curiosity and attention where people are focusing. And I find it important to put out a video to maybe answer some of those questions. I've thought about this a lot, right? Some of the things that I wish I'd done differently has been less scared, and that's the truth of it. It really was, in some cases, being scared, less scared to say what I think about certain situations, you know? And at this point, I just don't give a fuck. It's created more problems than good by being scared to pull the trigger on some of my thoughts and how you guys would view it, you know? I want to tell you this. This is how I'm going to start. I shouldn't even say I built. You guys built my YouTube channel and my Twitter off of AMC, right? You guys did that. You did that. I put out videos about stuff that I thought, and you guys watched it. And I was able to, fortunately, build some sort of community around that within a very large community. And I owe you guys that content that you signed up for, right? There's a reason I don't push other stocks on YouTube or Twitter, despite being called to and asked to nonstop all the time, right? I get tons and tons and tons of mentions on Twitter and YouTube and stuff about different things. But I owe you guys this. I owe you this. I'm fighting for two things with you, right? I want to see an AMC squeeze, and I want to see change in our markets. And I think there are a lot of people out there and a lot of voices and opinions that differ from mine. You know, people are different. I'm not going to bag on that. I'm not going to bag on people and what they decide to do. But as a consumer, as a viewer, as somebody who goes out of their way to watch somebody like myself or others on YouTube or to consume things on Twitter, be curious. Ask questions. That's okay. That's absolutely okay, right? It's not a bad thing. But I also ask you then, right, to ask questions about the things being studied. What's getting looked into? Myself as an example, I started my YouTube channel on December 16th of 2020. January 25th was my first AMC video. Since then, things have evolved a lot. Back here, I was stupid. There was a lot of things I didn't know. There's a shit ton of things I didn't know. I was learning literally as I went, and I'm still learning as I go about the way the market operates and where true corruption lies and what the root of evil is within the stock market. Not even just AMC, because this goes far beyond the single stock or far beyond GameStop. Those two stocks are a piece of it. They're a piece of thousands of stocks that exist. And out of those thousands, you bet your ass, there's a lot of corruption and bad things that happen within all of them. That's absolutely the truth, you know? And since learning, since trying to grow and evolve, I've just come to the realization that I have to change what I do on a day-to-day basis. There's a reason that I don't put out TA videos every single day. It's because I don't think that's the battle we're fighting right now. Is it important to stay updated and informed and understanding of what's happening? Absolutely, right? There's videos for that. They exist. They absolutely exist. The education's there. But where I think the change comes and where you can really see growth is far beyond just the AMC squeeze. It goes into as well the market not being able to allow situations like that to become in the first place. You know, I want to see that too. That's one of my end goals. That's what I want to see. And because of that, consequently, I've changed the way that I put out content, at least to some extent. I'm not going to push other stocks, never will. Right? Not until this battle's done at the very least. I'm trying to grow and evolve. And in that growth, I've made a mistake. A couple. And I think one of them is that I have allowed infiltration to some extent within the community. What do I mean by that, right? I have a responsibility with 394,000 subscribers. I guess that's what I'm at right now. I have a responsibility to put out credible people. If I'm talking to people, there's an association there. There always is. There always is and will be. And with that being said, I have allowed certain people to have platforms that sometimes I think shouldn't, you know? And I'm sorry for that. I really am. That's a fuck up. That's a big fuck up. And another thing that I really should have done different is be transparent on how much I've made. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of people angry at, hey, these guys are getting paid to talk about this shit. They can pump out any sort of shit they want on a day-to-day basis. They can say whatever the heck they want. As long as it gets a click, who freaking cares, right? That's why you see so many freaking YouTube videos out there of just random nonsense that in the grand scheme of things sometimes doesn't even matter, you know? It's because views make money. Here's the truth. You guys tell me all the time, Trey, you've helped me. I appreciate you. But I can never repay, literally and mentally. I can never repay what this community has done for me. I can't. I absolutely 150,000% can't. I can try. I can try to keep putting out valuable content and doing what I can to make other people's lives better. I'd say influence, but I don't even like that word because I don't want to influence your decisions. I simply want to create thought, you know? I simply want to have a community for you, a place where you can go and be entertained and learn. Because I think that's what I provide. I try to educate and I try to entertain within a basically what should be an emotionless stock market, a place of pain, you know, where people go to freaking die or become millionaires. And within all of that, not only have I made money, because I have, right? YouTubers make money. I've made a lot. I'm not going to bullshit you. I made a lot of money. I've also had my life saved. I mean, you guys really, really more than you know. When I started YouTube, I did that because I was in a dark fucking spot. I was struggling bad. And my life has improved substantially because of you, you know? You watching. You people who allowed me to have a platform. I owe you guys, right? As the content creator, I curate to the audience. I curate to you. I give you guys what you want, what you need to see. I made a lot. I don't care about bragging. I'm not about that shit. I don't care. The time that I made my YouTube channel, I made $606,000. It's allowed me to do a lot of things. It's allowed me to take care of student loan debt from college. It's allowed me to pay off cars. It's allowed me to gift a car to my mom. It's allowed me to pay off my house in North Carolina. It lets me go out to eat every day and get Subway. It's allowed me to take care of my cat Titan. I'm privileged. I'm super fucking privileged. There's no doubt about it, you know? And if that's a dividing factor for you, knowing that I do have incentive to get views, I get it. Do what you got to do. There's people out there that do this for free. There absolutely is. I'm not here to make that decision for you. I'm here to tell you that I've made mistakes. And I think the two biggest ones is allowing some people to have credibility that maybe should not. Being too scared to call out shit as I see it. And not being transparent enough about how much money I've made. Because I made a lot. I've made off well. And that's not even what this is about. For me, at the end of the day, I want to see the community evolve. I think the most difficult part of what we have as apes is the people themselves. It's very incredibly difficult to get millions of people to all agree on something. In this case, we all agree that there's fundamental problems within the stock market that allow things like AMC and GameStop to exist in the first place, right? We want to see change for that. That is difficult. That's very, very hard. It's very, very tough, right? There are people out there 50,000 times more intelligent than I am. I don't really think I'm that smart. I don't. I think I work hard, and that's ultimately my strong suit. I think that's my strongest characteristic. But there's so many people out there that are very intelligent that have contributed to this movement. And I think if there's any one thing that's going to destroy this, it's infiltration. I said it. I said it back on June 9th on Fox Business with Charles Payne. I said the only thing that can destroy this community is people who come in to push others away, to try and divide the group, you know? And I don't even think it's hedge funds half the time. I know people get labeled as shill or FUD. I think it's literally just people who are frustrated and curious because they want answers they don't have and they don't know where to direct that emotion, that frustration. And that, to some extent, derives with me, right? I'm not so freaking egotistical that I think I started the whole AMC movement, because I don't. But I do think I was a part of it, you know? I think I was very fortunate to be able to create, or at least be a part of creating something awesome. And in that, there's responsibility. And I don't think I knew how much responsibility that was when I essentially got where I am now, where you guys got me where I am now. And I do now, you know? I've learned a lot as I've gone, and I've made mistakes. And it's time to acknowledge evolution and growth. I started my YouTube channel as a swing trading channel. That's what I did. I didn't give a fuck about any of this stuff. I didn't know about this stuff. Ignorance is bliss, right? I didn't know it existed. And now I do. Now I can't look away. So what I want to do has changed fundamentally from back in December when I started my channel. I just wanted to swing trade. I just wanted to make freaking stacks. Now I want to do other things. I want to fight for a market. I want to change the way the market operates. I want to leave a legacy for millions of people to be able to look back and say, we fucking did that. We changed the way the system operates so that average everyday fucking people can have a chance at freedom. At the very least, freedom. That's it. At the end of the day, my friends, I care about you guys, you know? I make money. I do. A lot. I've done well. I have. I try to give back when I can. I try to take care of my friends and family. That's as much as I can do. I'm grateful. I am. Incredibly. And I want you guys to know that I'm here in your corner, fighting. I think there's a lot of people out there who can acknowledge people would probably just run and leave, right? I made my money, I'm gone. No. You know what would actually break my heart intensely? This is hypothetical, right? If AMC never squoze, I would feel like I fucking stole from you guys. That would literally eat my soul for the rest of my life. If we did not make change in the stock market and all that I got out of that was some fucking money, that would destroy me. I couldn't live with myself. I could not. I couldn't do it. And it's easy for me to say, right? Sitting behind a screen that says 600 grand on it, but that would fucking crush me. I give a shit. I do. Have I done everything perfect? Absolutely not. No, I've got a lot of things to improve on, and I'm trying every day. That's all I can do, my friends. And I think there's a lot of other people who probably need to do the same, who maybe didn't even realize it, you know? The evolution and the growth. I want this community to be something that exists for a very long time. I want people to be able to look back with fond memories, happiness, and realize that we did something amazing, and we'll continue to do so. So this is the new Trey Collins. If you guys want to know how much money I make making videos, tell me. I'll do it. You guys want to know what I think of a certain situation that makes me uncomfortable to talk about? Tell me. I'll fucking do it. There's a few times where I have let my own biases get in the way and cloud judgment of situations here, you know? I have to be better. I appreciate you guys. That's what I've got for this video. Peace.